Oh my goodness, there's 6 creepers. That is not good. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Knader Gaming. And it's time for us to do some more Minecraft modded Oceanblock. Now, straight away, there have been some changes. We have made a lot of improvements to our systems. We've added some stuff. So I'll go over all of that really quick. First, you'll notice that we have changed our system over here a little bit. We have a second cobblestone generator that is now producing gravel, which will turn into dirt, which turns into sand, which turns into dust, which then gets sieved, as currently the only way we can get redstone is to, well, I guess sluice, is to sluice dust, which will go into here. And yeah, we've also changed this a little bit. We used to have this go into a chest, all of the minerals from the sluices, but now we change it to a crate because of the compacting upgrade. What this does is any item that goes in here that can be crafted into a 3x3 will be crafted. So when I get, let me think of an example right here. When I get 9 niter or 9 cinnabar, it'll craft it into the block version. If I click this, it'll take anything that can be crafted into a 2x2, such as iron chunks, gold chunks will be crafted into the clusters, which makes it a lot easier to smelt. So here, we have it automatically smelting aluminium right now. But yeah, it just goes into this chest. So we have greatly simplified everything over here. And that is just the first thing that we've changed so far. Slimes are continuing to battle our crops over here. I don't know what their problem is. Yo, that's a super pig. I need that. That's amazing. Wow. We'll definitely get to wearing that. I mean, don't get me wrong. My current hat is amazing. You probably saw it. It is just a creeper. There's no other way to put it. Just a creeper on my head. In fact, if I open up the hats menu. There we go. This hat right here, if I right-click on it, you can actually get different versions of this hat. So currently, we only have the creeper one, but you can actually get other kinds. You can also change the colors, which I did not know. If you look at the base plate, it's changing just a little bit. You can also make it glint. And there's currently a cat on my desk. Hi, Cookie. Cookie, don't headbutt the mic. But yeah, we've actually unlocked quite a few hats since then. But I know you've just seen this one, but we're changing to the pig hat. Oh wait, hold up. We're changing to the super pig hat. Oh yeah, that is amazing. Anyway, back to the things we've changed. Cookie, okay, you really need to get off. Sorry. My cat kept headbutting the microphone. We crafted this, the item recycler. This simply destroys items and crafts them into pretty much their basic resources. So if you put a gold helmet in here, it'll produce like 3 gold. You don't get everything back, but it's pretty good. We have made some more hopper botany plots. We have, I don't know if I had this one set up. I think I already did. This is an oak one. We have a wheat one here producing wheat that we're going to eventually switch over from corn to bread, as it's a lot better to eat. We still have our corn one. Probably won't have this one going for too much longer. I also upgraded my armor to iron armor, as we have started producing quite a bit of iron. And now the part that's probably most exciting to see is there is a lot of quests we need to claim. There's 3 in this one, and then storage, I went kind of crazy. You'll see that there is a bunch that we can claim right here, and that is because we greatly upgraded our oak drawer to hold a lot more cobblestone, and to make this large crate, we had to upgrade it through this path right here, which worked out well because they're all quests we need to claim. But before we claim that, you may notice we have a marker on our map. That is because there is a quest in exploration that involves that. Break a pulsating crate. Now, the reason I left this one and did the others is because this one is very special. Actually, I'm not going to show you why it's special. Let me just give you a hint. The loot is incredible. So if we get lucky, we might get some really good loot. But first, we have to get there. And my boat is stuck. Come on. Come on. There we go. Now we're going. Man, I love this hat. This is such a great hat. In general, for this episode, besides getting this pulsating crate, I think we're going to try and work on producing some energy as well as expanding our living quarters, as we're kind of crammed on that island right now. So I think we're going to try and expand our area to work with. But without further ado, Let's get the pulsating crate. Shulker shells. That is really good, but I'll show you why I'm a little sad. This is the possible loot. And some of these are, I would say, a little better than others. Particularly the Nether Star, the Wither Rose, Ancient Debris. Oh well, that's okay. We still have plenty of fun stuff we can do in this episode, even if we don't have a Nether Star. One thing we are eventually going to work on as we are passing that crazy underwater structure you can see in the bottom right corner. We're going to work on some deep sea exploration soon. I don't think we're going to do it quite yet, but there is a mod pack in the Oceanblock that is essentially Subnautica, which is awesome because Subnautica is one of my most favorite games of all time, so I'm very excited to get into that. But we're going to do that later. Today, we're going to focus on energy, as I already said, and kind of expanding some of our living space. So let's get right into that. I don't know what oh wait, oh hold up. First, we gotta claim some quests. Let's just do these ones. Oh, by the way, fun fact: the black barrel only gives you sea pickles. Really random, but really funny. Okay, don't know what that is. A simple black hole tank. Those are very good for holding fluids, I believe. Tier 4 storage module. And nether seeds. You know what? I think that's very useful. Because we have to go to the nether soon through those paintings there. And I think having netherrack planted seeds is going to help a lot. Fire seeds. That sounds dangerous. An inferium furnace. Wow, a lot of mystical agriculture rewards right now. A small crate. That's not great, but, you know, that'll help. A mob crusher. That sounds amazing. And it gave us a quest. That's convenient. A prudentium furnace. That's great. We just got an inferium one. A simple black hole. Another one. And infinity trident. That sounds incredible. But first, we got more quests. A mob crusher kills mobs as if a player would, producing drops in essence. That sounds really good. Cursed earth. That stuff is lethal. That is essentially dirt that has mobs spawn in it big time. Okay, more quests to claim here. A big crate. Now we have a crate and a big crate. An obsidian boat. Someone tells me that'll help us in the nether. Fire seeds. A singularity tank. I believe that is used to hold just regular fluid. Energizing rod. Oh, which gave us another quest, which is an Imperium comma, which I believe is the same thing as a hoe. I think that's what one of our items is we already have. Wooden spikes. A lapis lazuli. One day I'll figure out how to pronounce that. We already have one of those, though, so that's not too big of a deal. And a protection wand. I bet that protects your items from other players. Is that everything? Goodness. Check out our inventory. Wow. That is a lot of stuff. Wow. Simple black hole unit can hold 524,288 items. And a black hole tank which holds 1,024,000 buckets of water, I believe. No, every 1,000 is... So, whatever 1,024,000 divided by 1,000 is how many buckets that can hold. Oh, wow. Okay, what else did we get? Mob crusher. Yeah, that's really good. 2 furnaces. Cooking speed 120%. Wow, that's a really good furnace. The prudentium one's even better. Oh, wow. So much stuff. Fire seeds. Nether seeds. Goodness. Oh, the most important thing. Infinity trident? Oh, it needs power. Oh, it needs a lot of stuff. Yeah, we can't use that yet, but something tells me that's going to be pretty good. Right-click to protect or unprotect a block. That's what I thought it does. And an energizing rod. No idea what it does, but you know what? That's great. Oh, and another 32 buckets. Wow. Well, the start of this episode sure didn't wait before it got kind of crazy with all those quests. I can tell you one thing. We're not going to have many more quests like that throughout the episode. We got kind of lucky with that, but let's get into this episode now after that really long introduction, essentially. So getting right into it, I think the way we're going to try and produce energy is through lava, as there's a lot of different sort of heat generators. Let me look at some of the generators we have here. Yeah, that was a bad way to look it up. If I go lava, yeah, we have a magmatic dynamo, which I believe is a generator that uses lava and heat. We have this heat generator right here, another one that I'm thinking about going with, as that's from the mechanism, and I really like that mod pack. But yeah, we'll figure out one that we're going to go ahead and use, as we are currently generating lava. I have some of the cobblestone from this going into the tempered glass jar, which every minute produces 1 bucket of lava, and I found the jumbo tank, which was super easy to make. It is from the mob grinding mod pack, and all it takes is a couple iron, a couple singularity tanks, which it's literally made solely from glass and iron, which is a piece of cake, and it holds 1,024 buckets worth of any liquid. As you see here, I believe that's the equivalent of the simple black hole unit we got in that quest, which, if you compare the crafting, I mean, this requires Eyes of Ender, simple machine frame, while this one required just glass and iron, and it's a lot cheaper and does the exact same thing. But I think before we get started, we're going to go ahead and expand our living quarters by a substantial amount. We might even move our storage down here as well. And I think that will about do it for this area right here. I used the wand as I totally forgot this was an item, and it makes things so easy. You simply line it up and right click, and it places all the blocks for you. I actually made 2 of them because I found out they're quests. So there's actually a couple we can build. Infinity wand. Oh, you just need another star, you know, that's all you need. Anyway, yeah, so I think we're going to leave the cobblestone. We'll light it up, obviously, but I think we're also going to go ahead and make a dirt side, kind of as like a farm area. As there's a couple plants I want to keep growing, such as the cotton, and I think we'll make an area for the oak tree, as this thing produces like nothing. I have had this running forever, and it has given me 1 stack of wood and 1 stack of sticks. So I think we're just going to set up like a really long dirt strip and then just plant the oak saplings ourselves. And that's why I need to light it up. I knew that was going to happen. Well, this is problematic. No need to fear. Oh my goodness, there's 6 creepers. That is not good. Okay, creepers, come with me. Come with me, creepers. Oh, wow. I did not think about the fact that because there's like no area for them to spawn, the second that they have an opportunity to spawn, they're going to go crazy. Hey, you creeper, you too. Alright, thank you. Come along. Do not blow this up. That's kind of why I made it out of cobblestone as well, because I figured if that was cobblestone and a creeper blows up, it won't do too much damage. One down. That'll work. Oh yeah, see, perfect. It didn't even hurt the cobblestone. That's what happens when you strand it with water and cobblestone as well. So yeah, mental note, whenever I make new platforms, I need to make sure I light it up before anything else. That could have been really bad. It's totally not like we have our entire machine system over here. But yeah, as I was saying, we're going to go ahead and move our farming stuff kind of in that general area there. We might have to move that raft or destroy it more so. We won't have to make this area nearly as big as the farm. I don't need nearly as much space as I do for like the main base or anything. So we'll just put a couple rows of blocks here. We also don't have nearly as much dirt, so we can't exactly make this just as big. We'll put it this way. We'll go this way with it. And I think, yeah, we'll leave it that size right now. Cannot forget to light it up, because we don't need creepers running wild over there. Actually, you know what? Right now, we'll just probably leave it alone in general. We'll just have that area for any oak saplings we might need to plant. Actually, we'll move this stuff over here. Ow! Quit it. So I went ahead and moved over some of our farm stuff over here and decided I was going to plant some different crops, as the oak and corn just wasn't really necessary, so I'm going to try and plant these nether seeds. However, I can't plant them in dirt. Most of these, you just put dirt in there, and they grow. Just like the fire crop that I have in here, making fire essence. I have the regular seeds producing wheat, but I need a special kind of dirt to grow the nether seeds in. And to do that, we are actually going to use some mystical agriculture. Now, let me just show you real quick. The mystical agriculture is based heavily on this inferium essence, which when you have 4 of that, you make 4 of that. Well, you make 1 of those, and then so on, so forth. It's very much a tiered system. Now, we've gone ahead and crafted 1 of these, and now we have our prudentium essence, our very first one, which when you put that with some dirt or something like that, you can get, let me see if I can find it real quick. You can get farmland. Yeah, right here, prudentium farmland. But we need to get, oh, we just need to craft a hoe, which will take us 2 seconds. In fact, I believe we actually have enough in our inventory to craft a regular cobblestone hoe real quick. Throw that in there, throw in our prudentium, and we have prudentium farmland. Now, this is the lowest tier dirt we can use for the nether seeds, so it's still going to take a while for it to grow. But either way, we have now planted our nether seeds. Takes a minute 28, I believe, to grow, which is still useful. I don't know what we need the nether essence for, but it's going to help right now. I'm sure just having some of it ready. But yeah, I think this is probably where we'll stop for the farming side of things. We'll go ahead and put the rest of the crops in here. But yeah, I think we're going to move on to starting some energy production. So this is our first generator. This is the heat generator from Mechanism. Uses lava to generate energy. However, I don't know how it works. I don't know where we put the fluid in. I don't know where the energy output is. And I don't even have anything to plug into that requires energy. Which is why we are going to quickly craft something that requires energy. We are going to make the metallurgic infuser. This right here. I know this requires energy. It's a very useful item block in the game that we're going to have to craft eventually. So yeah, that is what we're going to craft to see if our heat generator is actually working. So here's our metallurgic infuser. Let's just place that right here. Let's place our pipe right there. Now the part that I don't know how to do. Haha! That did not take long to... Oh, there we go. Now is this getting energy? Well, we're filling it up. It is using the buckets of lava pretty quickly, as you see that going down at the top. I guess this thing can hold a lot. Oh yeah, it can hold a lot. It is generating energy. Is this receiving energy? Oh, wait. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We have energy, people. That's awesome. The only question, the big question is, can this keep up with the standards of the heat generator? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, we are successfully producing energy. I don't really know where to go from here. I mean, that was the goal. Is it still taking buckets of lava? Nope. We have stopped. This is at max energy, 64,000, I believe. I'm assuming that's what the K stands for, 64,000 FE, which is the energy in this. And yeah, wow, that went well. You may notice I have switched this up a little bit. We needed to get prosperity shards. Oh, where did they go? I know they're in here somewhere. There they are, prosperity blocks from prosperity shards. We needed some of those, but you can only get them from sand, which is super annoying, and it's raining again. I have turned off the rain so many times. I mean, just look at chat. That's how many times it's rained in like the past couple minutes. So, yeah, I'm gonna cheat. I have cheats on for one purpose and one purpose only: to get rid of the rain. Well, now that we've achieved our goal of successfully getting energy produced, we're gonna go ahead and flatten out this island. I know that sounds drastic and crazy, but I want to flatten out this island. That way we have a much easier area to work with. We can really start getting our base together. I don't know how long it's going to take, but we're going to go ahead and do that right now. Well, I've successfully moved all the storage and other items down here. It is time to destroy that, and you might think to yourself, wow, that's going to take a while. I can't believe it. Well, if you remember, we actually have ultiminer, which means we can mine a whole lot at once. But while I tell you, while I remind you of that, I want to show you that I figured out how the trinkets work. So right here we have an extra 4 health points plus 2 hearts. You can actually see it right there. And if I remove that, you actually see we have a bunch of available trinkets. Now, you find these in loot crates and other special barrels that we find while exploring, and they all have different advantages. Creepers targeting you will not spawn an explosion, which, now that I read that, I realize that would have been very helpful for a certain situation I found myself in. Oh my goodness, there's 6 creepers. There's another one that gives you 2 hearts. Chance of dropping bones when killing animals. Invisible entities, you can see them. And you can step 1 block high without jumping, which is kind of cool, but kind of annoying. And then the one that I currently have active is an extra 2 hearts, as well as Ultiminer, which allows me to do this, which is going to greatly speed up this process. We've done it. We have flattened the entire island. This will give us so much room to work with rather than trying to get everything fitting on that little cobblestone block or building outwards. We can simply just place it somewhere on this giant island. I still have to light it up, but I'll worry about that later. Instead, we are going to reward ourselves for this, because we have a lot of quests we have to claim the rewards for. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Starting with our metallurgic infuser and our chemical extender. I also realized we have to get the heat generator one, but it's kind of occupied right now. I don't really want to have to break it because I think that'll empty it out. So I'll figure out. By the time I kill this slime, I'll come to a decision. And the decision is quests are worth it, so we're destroying it. Haha, we have the quest now. Now I'll just put that back. Oh, it keeps the storage. That is wonderful. That is very kind of them. And our reward is Material Stonework Factory. That, yeah, I have no idea what that is. Miscellaneous. This is for our ones. Magenta laser lens. Prudentium furnace. Hey, another one. We'll pair that up right over here with our other 2 furnaces that we got. Let's get some coal for this thing. Let's just throw that in there. Back to the questing. This is for the item pipe that we made. An Inferium furnace. Are you kidding me? Wow, we are getting the green and gold up here. Let's go, Australia. Let's go. Energy pipe. A stone mattock. I can tell you one thing. That is not a great item. We'll put it in our item chest that we have over here. This is kind of our items slash tools slash armor kind of chest over here. All right, what's our next one? Mystical agriculture. All right, for our Prudentium. Energy hopper. That sounds good. Possibly. Nether seeds. An Inferium Paxel. What? I think we have 3 of these now. Yes, we do. That's great. Inferium, Prudentium, Imperium. Stop it, Rain. Look at this. Look at that. That's ridiculous. That is how many times it has rained while I filmed this episode. I have not been filming for that long. And it's, this is unbelievable. Sorry, I'm very passionate about my problem with the rain. Okay, Energy Hopper. Used to charge chargeable items inside an adjacent inventory like a chest. That's very good, now that I'm reading what that does. This one's pretty small. Looks like the max one. I mean, how expensive is this thing? I don't know what any of that is, so I don't really know. But main thing is, we get an energizing rod from it, which I believe we already have one. And I think that is everything. Yeah, I'm not seeing any more we can do. Wow. That went very, very well. We got a lot done this episode. I mean, we completely flattened out the island. We made our own little farming area over here, which is producing a lot of fire essence, lots of nether essence. We have a lot of wheat. I think I might move over to bread rather than eating corn on the cob. We got a lot of furnaces. We got our energy set up. But yeah, I would say this all went very, very well. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this episode of Stoneblock. I've switched my hat to the sombrero because sombreros are cool. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed watching, check out the previous episodes and stay tuned for next week when our next episode of Oceanblock comes out. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.